Hello, I am Andreas Papasalouros and I am an associate professor at the Department of Mathematics, University of the Aegean, Greece. This video is a guide for using the LaTeX to Nemeth program to generate Braille code from LaTeX files that contain characters in non-Latin alphabets. The LaTeX to Nemeth program generates Braille and Nemeth code from LaTeX texts with Latin characters and Greek characters. However, the program does not convert other non-Latin characters to Braille. As an example, let us consider a LaTeX document, pushkin.tex, containing characters in the Cyrillic alphabet. The document features the poem "Ya vas lubil," I Loved You, by Alexander Pushkin. Let us follow the usual procedure in order to generate Braille code for this file. First, we run the PDF LaTeX command to generate the auxiliary file. Here we see the PDF output of the initial LaTeX file. Next, we run the LaTeX to Nemeth program as usual. The LaTeX to Nemeth program generates the output Braille file pushkin0.nemeth. As we see in the output file, the Braille code is only generated for the Latin characters, while no output is generated for Cyrillic characters of the initial LaTeX documents. Furthermore, if we run the LaTeX to Nemeth program with the verbose, that is -v option, we see a great number of warning messages generated. These warnings indicate that there are unknown characters in the input text that cannot be translated into Braille code. So, we have to provide the Braille code for any character in the input alphabet unknown to the LaTeX to Nemeth program. To do so, we have to download and edit the file that contains the mappings between characters and Braille symbols in LaTeX to Nemeth. This file is part of the LaTeX to Nemeth distribution and can be accessed at the comprehensive TeX archive network repository, ctan.org. We search for LaTeX to Nemeth, then go to Sources and Coding. The file, as we see, is named nemeth.json. We download this file to our local file system and we open it for editing. The nemeth.json file is in JSON format and contains key value pairs with characters and symbols and their corresponding Braille codes. The file has three sections, or objects in JSON terminology, with the first section, letters, containing the text characters and symbols, while the second and the third sections are for mathematics. Since we are adding characters that have to do with text, we edit the first section of the JSON file called letters. For example, we add the A character in the Russian alphabet surrounded by double quotes. Then the colon symbol without quotes. And then we add the corresponding Braille symbol, which is the .1. I am using the character map application since I do not have a Braille keyboard installed. Next, after the comma, we insert the letter B in Russian. That corresponds to the Braille symbol with dots 1, 2. For inserting the Braille symbol, we can add the Unicode number, that is 2803, with the expression /U 2803, again surrounded by double quotes. Alternatively, we can use the character map application as before. We continue for the whole alphabet, including the capital letters. We can give the modified file a new name, for example, Cyrillic.json. Here we see the new file with all characters completed. Now we have the new JSON file, Cyrillic.json, and we can generate the correct output with the Russian Braille codes. We run the LaTeX to Nemeth program with the -e option, having the new JSON file as an additional argument as follows. We see now that the output Braille file, that is pushkin0.nemeth, contains the poem with its Braille encoding. In the same way, we may extend the initial nemeth.json file with other symbols and non-Latin characters. Thank you for viewing.